What does it take to run hundreds of miles across packed ice and frozen terrain for days and weeks on end in Arctic temperatures? That's easy. A lot. A lot of grit, guts, and a laser-like focus on getting where you're going. And sled dog breeds have these qualities by the sled load. Humans aren't the fastest animals on the planet, but over long distances, we can outrun every land animal, except a few dogs. The greatest marathoners on the planet are husky malamute crosses bred for sled racing while pulling a board, running 5 marathons a day, every day, for over a week. In the Arctic, it's not just about muscle power, but brain power too. The bond between humans and sled dogs goes beyond physical strength. These dogs probably evolved in Mongolia between 35,000 and 30,000 years ago. Scientists think that humans migrated north of the Arctic Circle with their dogs about 25,000 years ago and began using them to pull sleds roughly 3,000 years ago. They are still used in countries and regions such as Canada, Greenland, Siberia, Norway, Sweden, and Alaska. Sled dogs served as a primary means of communication and transportation in harsh weather conditions. Some scholars, in fact, believe that human survival in the Arctic would have been impossible without the assistance of sled dogs. Most sled dogs weigh around 25 kilograms, but they can weigh as little as 16 kilograms and can exceed 32 kilograms. Sled dogs have a very efficient gait, and mushers strive for a well-balanced dog team that matches all dogs for both size, approximately the same, and gait, the walking, trotting, or running speeds of the dogs, as well as the transition speed, where a dog will switch from one gait to another, so that the entire dog team moves in a similar fashion, which increases overall team efficiency. They can run up to 45 kilometers per hour, 28 miles per hour. Because of this, sled dogs have very tough, webbed feet with closely spaced toes. Their webbed feet act as snowshoes. They sport a dense undercoat which keeps them warm in sub-zero temperatures. Their overcoat, also called a guard hair coat, helps the dogs keep snow and ice off of their fur in windy conditions. Basically, you can wear all the high-tech outerwear you want. Sled dogs are still going to be warmer than you. Why don't sled dogs ever get tired? Sled dogs run tirelessly because they burn fat and protein directly for energy, bypassing the need for glycogen, which most animals require in small amounts to metabolize fat and protein. Unlike humans, who deplete their glycogen stores during long runs and risk collapse, sled dogs switch to burning fat and protein efficiently. This allows them to refuel continuously and maintain endurance without relying on limited glycogen reserves. Unlike our pets at home, sled dogs have extremely high energy needs and typically require 15,000 kilocalories daily for fuel. Their food is rich in calories and nutrients to support their endurance and strength. Sled dogs played important roles in many significant moments in history. The late 1800s and early 1900s were even nicknamed the era of the sled dog. During the Klondike Gold Rush at the end of the 19th century, sled dogs transported everything from prospectors to supplies to mail. Jack London immortalized this in his legendary novel, The Call of the Wild. During the 1925 diphtheria outbreak in Nome, Alaska, 20 teams of sled dogs transported a vital antitoxin to the ailing members of the town. They traveled almost 700 miles in the span of 6 days. After that, these hardy breeds worked at a variety of jobs until airplanes, highways, trucks, and snowmobiles effectively put them out of work. However, sled dogs today are still used by some rural communities, especially in areas of Alaska and Canada, and throughout Greenland. Recreational mushing came into place to maintain the tradition of dog mushing. The desire for larger, stronger, load-pulling dogs changed to one for faster dogs with high endurance used in racing, which caused the dogs to become lighter than they were historically.